off, on, off, on. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker, Bushcraft. Lost my voice a little bit. We just finished up our first Bushcraft class, first class of the 2023 training season. It was a great class. Any of the students that are watching this, great job, you did really well. And one of the things we talked a lot about during the class was safety with this good old boy, the axe. So nobody got injured, if that's what you were thinking. Lots of safe bushcrafters were out there, but some newbies that never used axes, and also the weather was all over the place. It was really hot and humid, so there were some bugs out, and then it dropped, and then the rain came in, and then real hard storm rain, and people were out using this stuff because we had to get wood and stuff for projects. So we really had to enforce axe safety. So today I want to talk about 3 tips for everybody that is going out to utilize an axe. So an axe, unlike a knife or a saw, can be super dangerous. I mean, not that a knife and a saw can't. I mean, you can definitely hurt yourself and seriously injure yourself with them, but this hunking piece of sharpened metal, okay, big heavy piece of metal swinging through the air, can really do some damage. That's like losing fingers, losing toes, into shin bones, and hospital trips immediately needed. So when using one of these, it's important to really follow safety guidelines. Okay, first thing is, it's very self-explanatory. Always have a sheath on the front of your axe, okay? Now, most people are going to buy an axe, it comes with some type of sheath, but if you're like me or you're really into the bushcraft stuff and you're at yard sales, the axe head you might get and rehandle might not have it. So it's very important that you get this, because this is going to protect not only the gear that you're packing this in and the edge, but it's also going to protect you when you're just walking around the woods. So that first one, real simple one. Now number 2, I will say this: when you're utilizing and working with your axe in an area, maybe you're taking a tree down, delimbing it, bucking it up, cutting it into pieces, putting this on and off like at the beginning of the video is a little bit of a nightmare, okay? And with an axe, I honestly don't believe that you have to do that. Now with a belt knife, you use your knife, it goes back in the sheath. Use your knife, back in the sheath. But that's a very simple, quick process. With an axe, it's not that quick. So keeping the sheath off while you're working with it is definitely going to be something that you're going to probably do. So when you are traveling and moving around brush and the tree that you fell, or any little bit of travel around the area that you're using this thing, this is what you want to do. You don't want to just carry the axe randomly. You don't want to do the old over the shoulder thing, because if you fall, you have this random blade going down somewhere, and we don't want our face to hit it. We don't want our other hand to hit it. Don't want it shooting in our body, any of that stuff. So we're going to choke up on the axe, index the bit of the axe. So my index finger is always pointing towards the sharp edge. In a situation that we trip and fall while we are working on the forest floor, it is very easy for us to remember that we, number 1, have an axe, but number 2, remember to put our index finger to the ground. So if I trip and fall, guess what? The blade can go down into the ground. Yes, that might damage the blade, but it's not damaging you, so it's keeping you safe. So always choke up, index finger forward. As I move around and work, if I do slip and fall, my axe goes down into the ground and not into me. Tip number 3, if we have a downed log or something on the ground that we're using as our anvil to do all our cutting tasks, when we move to get our next piece of wood, again, we have the axe. We can carry it with us, but now we're carrying wood and an axe. Maybe we need both hands. So leaving our axe at our workstation and doing this, not a good idea. If it falls and flips upward, now we have an open blade facing up. We step, trip, kneel on it, all bad scenarios. So recommendation there, take the front edge to sharp edge of your axe, and you're actually going to just place it lightly underneath the log. This is going to keep the edge of your blade safe and out of the way. That way, if you do come back and you step anywhere in here, you're not stepping, kneeling, or again, putting your hand down on a sharp edge. Now with that third one, just make sure you don't put your axe down under that log and then walk 300 yards away and think, oh, I got to go back and find my axe, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But if you have that work area that you've been working in and you're just walking here or there to grab it, that works great. And then when it's all said and done and it's all over with, you have everything ready, then you can get your sheath back out, go back to step one, put it on, and you're going to be good to go, and you're going to be super safe. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe down below. You can also check us out over at coalcrackerbushcraft.com. I also started a members only portion of this channel. If you're interested in that, we're going to be doing live feeds. We're going to be starting them very, very soon. That link is also down in the description. And then other than that, don't cut fingers or toes or anything with any of your blades, especially your axe, because I just told you how to not let that happen. All right, so until next video, stay in the woods.
Oh shit, it's on record, so say a video. It's recorded.
Stay in the woods.